here for the first round. And our opponent's already mulliganed to 6. I think we'll keep. We have 4 lands and 3 cards, 2 of them which are creatures, so. Remember, we are playing 18 lands, so. So he's got a striking sliver. So maybe he's playing slivers. But he doesn't have a 2-drop, which is nice. So turn 3 we'll drop Undead Minotaur. Turn 4 probably a Cursed Spirit. Or we'll kill one of his guys, depending on how much pressure we're under. So here we'll definitely... I don't know if we will block the striking sliver. Yeah, he's just gonna attack with that. So now I think we do kill the blur sliver. And then next turn we can drop something else. Maybe kill his other guy if we have to. But for now we have to kill this. And I'm fine attacking here. He can get in for 1, which is fine. But he can't kill my guy, which took 2. So next turn we can Liturgy into Fire Streaker, or we can just Fire Streaker and equip. So he's got a Master. He's got 1 card in his hand, so I think at this point I do like killing that thing and dropping a Fire Streaker. Next turn I can equip and drop a Rootwalla, or if I draw a land I can equip and drop Bogbrew Witch, or a Cursed Spirit. So we're in a commanding position right now. Especially if one of those cards in his hand is a land. Opponent seems to be thinking long and hard. If he doesn't have a way to deal with this Minotaur, I can't imagine him attacking here. Or maybe I can. So we go to 11. He must have another creature to block with. He gets back his Blessing. It's not something that really worries me too much. That's something that worries me a little bit more. So let's go ahead and equip this and attack in. He might just not block here. He doesn't, and that's probably going to be his downfall. So I can curse his spirit, but that's just going to mean he has to keep back 1 creature. If I play the Bogbrew Witch, then he can't attack very well. And then I can go get Bubbling Cauldron. I think long game I win this, so I'm going to play the Bogbrew Witch. Yeah, so there's his Blessing. So he can get in with that, and that's it. And he might not want to. So opponent has no cards in hand. He has an Armancer with a Blessing on it, a Young Pyromancer, and a Striking Sliver. Yeah, we'll take 3. Land is not a bad draw. So let's go ahead and attack with the Minotaur. He's gonna have to chump now. So chumps with the Striking Sliver. So I think 1, 2, 3. So I can play the Root Walla, I can pump the Root Walla, and I can go get a Cauldron. So this is my best bet, I think. So he goes to combat. Attacks with the Pyromancer. So what do I want to sacrifice? I think I'm going to block with the Root Walla here. I actually want to keep the Witch because I want to go get a Newt as well as the Cauldron. But I have to get the Cauldron first. So and I am going to pump just to make him pump. Because that's going to prevent him from playing anything else. So right now he's only trading. And that's what he decides to do. So he must have something else he wants to play. A Charging Griffin. So let's go ahead and get up our Bubbling Cauldron. And that's just game right there. He's got no chance at this point. So let's attack again. He has to chump. And then we'll just... Well, he doesn't have to chump, but... Chooses to block with the Griffin. Interesting. So... Let's go ahead and kill this too. Yeah, and our opponent just concedes. So what did we see from him? We saw lots of enchantments. So maybe we want Naturalize. Lots of cheap creatures. Yeah, I could see myself wanting Naturalize, but what would I want for it? Maybe I'll take out the Corrupt. Got lots of cheap creatures. Corrupt maybe not so good against that. Drops our casting cost average to 3.27. If I do that, then maybe I can take out a land as well. What would I take out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So playing 10 swamps, 8 forests. So I guess I would take out a swamp. Let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, I can put in another card then, huh? Good call. So... Maybe that's one of the reasons why it looked like that. So maybe I put Hunt the Weak back in, but what does that do to my mana curve? 3.3, that's not bad. Let's run with this and see how it goes. Hopefully I'm not shooting myself in the foot by taking out one of those lands. So our opponent's trying to decide whether or not he wants to play first. And our hand is definitely good. So I'm happy with 3 or 4 lands in my opening hand that I took out one of those lands. We'll keep. We do have one of our cheap creatures too, which is really awesome. So we're going to go 2nd turn Worm. And we're going to go 4th turn Bogboo Rich. And yeah, we'll start with that. You guys know how to count and check mana symbols and stuff like that. I'm going to pause it though until he decides to get back though. Alright, so Compassion Knight. Not a 2-drop that I'm too worried about, although it is going to change my plans, I think. Or is it? So there's our Newt. If I play the Newt, he can't attack. Yeah, I think I'm going to play the Newt. Now that he's played something with 1 toughness. So that's an awfully nice 4-drop to have, and that's going to be pretty neat. So, since we have a 2-drop, he's not going to have a very good way to get through to us. So he's probably going to tap the Newt. No, he taps the Worm. So I'll go ahead and block the Master, and I'll kill the Knight. So I'm fine with him using all his mana this turn. And I am also fine getting it into the wilds into play. So we have a couple options next turn. We can play the Vampire or the Liturgy. Into the Wilds is going to make it so we don't top deck any lands, or not nearly as much. We have to hit 2 in a row. Steelform Sliver is not something I'm too worried about. So we don't hit a land there. I think I'm just going to drop the Vampire for now. So our opponent's down to... oh, he's got 4 cards in his hand now, but... and once again, I think the long game favors us. So... yeah, he's going to be able to get in for 4 this turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and Liturgy of Blood that Master. Yeah, just haven't gotten anything yet off this. So, yeah, if we only had 1 more land, but I really think I have to make it so we don't have to deal with that anymore. So now his attacks become a lot worse. Doesn't attack. And we're still not hitting anything off that. So we are seeing the slivers come into play now. I think I'm just going to drop an Undead Minotaur here because it's a best blocker. And I'm just going to pass again. If he does attack with this, I am going to block with the Vampire. So he's just basically crapped out a lot of creatures. So he's not going to be able to kill both of those, and I can block that there. He doesn't have first strike, so I'm fine with that. So, no land still. Canyon Minotaur is going to be a problem. Alright, I think we just dropped the spirit here. Interesting. Maybe he has fortify here, which would be bad for us. Still have to block. No, we go to 7. There's a land finally. So Tenacious Dead is going to be really good. So let's drop the Baloth and the Dead here. It's going to make attacking for him a lot harder. Next turn I really got to get the Witch into play. So 1 card. Am I fine going to 3 in order to... No, I think I have to kill this. So we don't get this back, which is unfortunate. So now I think I need to play the Bogbrew Witch. Because we need to gain some life as soon as possible. And I think I'm fine attacking for 4 here. And our opponent concedes. I guess he just had nothing else going for him. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next round.